Can you believe it? We are just 1 month away from the release of Starfield, and I'm going to go through 5 ways you can prepare for the Starfield release date. Now, we all know Starfield is releasing on the 6th of September, and if you have bought the Ultimate Edition or the Constellation Edition, you will get the game 5 days early access. Now, going through the first way to prepare for Starfield, and this is to learn about the skill tree, to have a better understanding of what playstyle you would like to play. Now, with every open world style game, there is always skill trees or ways you can play. Knowing Bethesda, if you have played Bethesda games throughout your years with the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series, you can definitely get a gist of where they're wanting to go with certain traits of how you want to play as a character. You have access to everything of whatever you want to be doing. But we all know from this Starfield skills that we have been released for some details that there is going to be 82 Starfield skills in a total split between 5 categories, which is going to be physical, social, combat, science, and tech. Now, this is going to depend on what playstyle you would like to play. I am not sure with referring to Oblivion and Skyrim, also the Elder Scrolls, if it's going to affect certain if you can be if you can be like almost a scientist, you go for more of the science tech, or if you want to be more of a soldier or an astronaut soldier, I'm not sure what they're going to call it, you go more into the combat side of area. And this has always been the thing with all Bethesda games that Todd Howard has loved to introduce, that you have that free roam of doing whatever you would like to choose for your character. Also with the skill points is that each skill has 4 ranks which require skill points to unlock, though higher ranks also require you to complete a gameplay challenge. So we aren't going to unlock the highest and the best version of that skill. So you obviously need to complete challenges or to complete certain missions that they align for that trait to complete it. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it's all going to play out. We did obviously see it in the Starfield Direct. Obviously, it says you have to kill 20 enemies with a headshot to upgrade your rank, such and such. We'll see how this all pans out in the actual game. Now, for the second way to prepare for Starfield is to discover what type of customization you would like for your character so you can get started earlier. Now, I suggest this with a lot of gamers that obviously go into the game not knowing what their character is going to look like, not knowing exactly what you want to wear or what you want to aim for, because some people don't really care what their character looks like. Some people love to spend hours and hours to make their character looking. I'd say start looking into it now so you can get started earlier, so you can start playing the game a lot earlier. This is obviously a personal trait for me because I'd like to get the game started as soon as possible, because I have a plan of what my character wants to look like, you know, what I want to look like down the track, and it will be a very much fun, more enjoyable time. But it depends on how you like to prepare for it. But this is just my personal way to prepare for you guys to listen if you guys would like to go my way. Now, for the third way to prepare for Starfield is to research about the PC and Xbox tips, and also to find out your PC requirements for all those PC gamers. Now, I did do a video on the PC requirements. You can go watch that. I did butcher a few names, so just FYI for any of you guys that have watched the video or are going to watch the video. So bear in mind me, I was in a lot of rush there, but I'm sorry about that. That will not happen again. But going over the PC requirements, making sure your PC is all up to date so you can play Starfield on release, and also getting your tips for the Xbox. Now, I obviously heard, and this is obviously very common sense, but the Xbox Series X will be a lot better to play on for Starfield. So if you do have an Xbox Series S, yes, the game will still be able to load well and launch good, but you have a much better experience on the Xbox Series X. It can just hold and control a lot more of the frames. It can control how the game flow is going to be. It won't lag as much. Knowing Bethesda games, I'm sure with the Xbox Series S not being as stronger as the X, it might have a bit of trouble, but that's up to you guys to determine that. Now, for the fourth way to prepare for Starfield is a bit more of a social thing, is Join the official Starfield Discord server. The link will be down below in the description. Get amongst the community, start communicating with everyone. It's a really great space to introduce yourself and see what other people are doing for when the Starfield is released. And you might be able to get a lot of tips and tricks from people that are know a lot more about the game, as such as I do. I am doing content creating for this game, and I'm going to be doing loads and loads of content, but I'm actually learning a lot of things from you guys that know your history or love the Bethesda games even more, or are just they just love and have so much passion towards something that makes me learn about it. And it's a really appreciating thing that I really like to listen and read about. So if you want to join the official Starfield Discord server, the link will be down below. Get amongst the community. And for the final tip, now this is always something for the release date, is be prepared to drink lots of coffee or Red Bull, whatever, to keep you awake while amongst the grinding of the game. Now, when the games do release, it is going to be incredible. We are going to be grinding out the game so much, I tell you. And I am not really looking forward to my sleeping schedule, because the sleeping schedule is going to be insane. It's going to be a lot of less sleep, and it's going to be all over the place. But I'm sure a lot of you guys that are looking forward to playing this game is going to be having a lot less sleep as this time. So make sure to prepare yourself with coffee or whatever you like to keep yourself awake. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys spending your time listening to these videos of 5 ways you can prepare for Starfield. Let me know down below in the comments of what you're most excited for in Starfield, any video suggestions that I'm going to be doing if you want me to do. I'm going to be doing loads and loads of content to the release of Starfield, and even when Starfield releases, we're going to be on this game for such a long time. And I'm sure if it's going to be a hit of the game, I'm going to be doing content for a very long time, because Bethesda is one of my favorite franchises of all time. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, have a great day. Peace.